Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's me, Kev, and today I'm gonna have a little playthrough. That's right. So I did do it on a Tuesday last week, but I think Mondays is the night I'm gonna settle on. But we'll see how it goes. It's all still a bit and we'll see what you lot think as well, because I love having Fridays as the hobby and chill. You know, you chill out on a Friday, you had a hard week, have a beer or a brew, just get some hobbying done. But I think on a Monday it's a nice day to just smash it out, you know, really get all of your you know, just like energy out, you know, because on Monday I feel hyped on a Monday. Some people feel a bit tired, but I feel absolutely hyped on a Monday. So anyway, that's enough of that. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're all well. And we are going to be playing a nice little playthrough. This time it is of the other bits and pieces. So before we had two forces playing against each other, and we were practicing, you know, the climbing and the moving, shooting, and the whole running aesthetics and rules of Age of Sigmar. And in this one we're going to be playing more about the heroes and the rules on how to use them, using spells and stuff like that. So first let's have a look and see who's in the chat. So how you doing, Karen Commissar? Hope you're well. For Captain Bazooka, how you doing? Different Good TV, nice to see you again. And Darren, how you doing, buddy? You're trying to trip me up here, mate, so don't wind me up, mate. How am I gonna know what that says? I could copy and paste, actually. You know what, I'm gonna copy and paste just to see if you're being nice or not, because you are a tricksy hobbit. So I wonder if this is better be something nice. I mean, I'm not going to be very upset. No, it's not that, so it must be that one. I thought it was something to do with potatoes. Well, thank you very much for being here. Anyways, I'm just going to throw these down quickly so you can just see what we got down on the board. Actually, I might actually flip the board over because I think the models work better the other way around. But this is the board we are playing on tonight. So as you can see, we have Sandra Jorbolt and the Knight Questor on one side, and on the other side we got the Briar Queen, and we got a Banshee. So we're gonna have a bit of fun with that, and yeah, as always, it's always going to be about just learning the rules, playing through, and having fun with the narrative as well. Yes, potatoes. Oh dear. All right, so before we get started, if you haven't already, please make sure that you have hit that like button, and you know, don't be afraid to have a little hello in the chat, and you know, just embrace the madness that is the Hobby Corner. Also, if you want to check out other things, there's plenty of links to social media, Facebook groups, the Chilling Wargamers group, and ways of supporting the channel. Plus, you always can hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out as well. The little bell icon next to it, click that, hit the all thing, and then you won't miss a single thing. How you doing, Venom? Good to see you again. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. So yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Right, so I have got the scenario right here. So I'm gonna bring this. Oh, I'm gonna bring this a lot closer. Oh, right. And I think we'll put on some scary music, shall we? Thematic scary music. Let's see how this works. That doesn't seem scary. That's just weird. Oh yeah, that's better. Did you know someone in the chat is possessed by... I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Why would they be possessed by it? Ow. Alright, so Clash of Heroes. It's right here. Alright. The Stormcast Eternals are closing in on that which they seek. One of Sigma's Night Questers has located the tomb in which the magic item lies. As the warriors hold off the Night Haunts, the two heroes stride towards the entrance. Before they can set foot within, they are attacked. Oh, nice, man. Hey, Gary, how you doing, buddy? Right, so let's drop that down a bit. Ooh, that gets a bit loud, doesn't it? Alright, so let's get to this. The proper story bit, yeah? Night Quester Auric Ravenscar raised his sword and saluted Sandra Jorbolt. Knight Incantor, I believe I have found that which we seek. It is an item of great power, an arcane stave infused with death magic. Come, we will need your magic. We shall do Sigma's will together. Where does this artifact lie, Night Quester? Replied Zandria, eyes glowing with magical power. The staff lies within the tomb ahead. He gestured towards the darkened entrance to a crumbling mausoleum. We must be quick before the Night Haunts sense our presence. Together they strode towards the tomb entrance, weapons ready. The ground beneath their armoured feet was soft, a carpet of rotten leaves that masked their heavy footfalls. The sounds of battle could be heard through the shrouds of mist that blanketed the entire tomb complex. The two warriors had nearly reached the tomb entrance when the earth before them began to shift. The ground beneath their feet had hardened with a layer of frost which crunched beneath their armoured boots of the Stormcast Eternals. Around the entrance of the tomb, thick briars and brambles burst up, growing from the cold ground. Then, with a hideous cry, a ghostly form appeared amidst the thorns. Its pallid, bony face was twisted into an expression of absolute hatred. Ah, dear. A second figure followed, emerging from the tomb, a shock of red hair framing her ghostly features. Zandria was already working her magic, staff raised into the night sky, outstretched arm crackling with blue lightning. Banshees, let us end this here, said the Night Quester. He gestured towards the Geists with the tip of his sword and charged to meet the foe. Bum bum bum! Yeah! So, that is our scenario. Haha! Hope you like that. Has you ever thought of doing voice acting? Well, it's very nice of you to say so, but piss off, Darren. Very nice of you to say so, but I don't think I have that caliber of vocal range or ability. But it's nice of you to say so nonetheless. And Darren, get wrecked. Right, so let's flip over to the other cameras, and we are going to go over there. So I'm just moving the laptop around so I can still see the chat and move the mic over, because of course you won't be able to hear me otherwise, and of course that's what you're here for. You're here to hear me and my beautiful voice. Alright, Just move the chair around. I don't think I'm gonna get a chair in there, am I? Alright, let's see. Does that reach over? Ah, you bugger. There we go. Alright, cool. We're good. We're good. Okay, I just need to get this laptop round a bit more so I can still see you. There we go. And we are good to go. Whoa. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to just pop these off and I'm going to spin this round because I think it'll look better on the camera with them facing the other way. A bit noisy. Yeah.
Hi Darren. Hi everybody else. I don't know everyone else. Hello.
There you go, that's the wife saying hello. Mrs. Hobby Corner.
Can you imagine if my name was really that? That would be so funny. Like, people struggle with my name as it is, I don't know why. But Mrs. Hobby Corner, like...
Yeah, man. Banging. Alright, so we have 4 mighty heroes. Some from the Stormcast and some from the Nighthaunt. And we are going to lay them out exactly how it is set out in the rules. So we have, oh, that light is really bright, isn't it? See if I can, where's the light balance? Oh, you can't really see it. All right, I'll just describe it to you guys. So we have the Briar Queen. The Briar Queen is a nasty piece of work and she's going to be set up over there. And we also have the Tomb Banshee set up over there with her nasty stuff going on there. Then we have our Sandra Jorbolt, our Knight Incanter, there. However you want to say it. Anyway, the spell chick. And then we have our Night Quester. Of course, I've using this chap because he's badass and why not. So smooth the light around a bit. That looks cool. Okay, so what we'll need, troop placement, it doesn't really matter because we've got everything where it is and we're going to do this little playthrough. So the battle round is going to be the hero phase, then the movement phase, then the shooting phase, the charge phase, and then the combat phase. How else are they going to do it? So in the combat sequence as well, each side takes a turn. So before, when it was your combat phase, you attacked with everything and then it ended. And then the opponent had to wait until their turn to attack with everything. Now we've gone into the combat sequence. So within each player's turn, during the combat phase, you get to take turns picking a unit to attack with first. So that's that. Now we have the important bit. So I'm going to bring this over here. Okay. Hope you can see that. Right. Yeah. Just to the side of the oven because you left them on top of the oven. They're flammable. Okay, so Sandra Jorbolt. She has a movement of 5 inches. She has 5 wounds, 3+ save. She's got an Incanter staff that has 3 attack and hits on the 3+, wounds on the 3+, -1 to rend, and does D3 damage. So it's quite a heavy hitter. She also has some abilities here. She can cast a spell called Arcane Bolt, which has a casting value of 5. So you roll 2 dice and you try and get 5 or more. And the unit suffers 1 mortal wound. But if you score 10 or more, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds instead. So that can really pack a punch. Then of course she has the Void Storm Scroll, where you automatically unbind a spell once per game. So if you fail to dispel anything, you can just throw that out. Or if it's a case that the opponent's rolled like a really high, like 11 or 12, and you don't think you're going to beat that, then use that. Then we have the Knight Quester. So he has a movement of 5 inches. He also has 5 wounds, and he also has a 3+ save. He has the Quester Warblade, which gives him 4 attacks, a 3+ hit, a 3+ to wound, and a -1 rend, and 1 damage. He has 2 abilities as well. The Thunder Charge Strike. So for each wound roll of 6, damage becomes 2. So that's really cool. And Sigmarite Shield. Reroll failed save rolls. So he can dish it and he can take it. Then we move down to the Briar Queen. So she has a 6-inch move, 5 wounds, and a 4+ save. And her weapon is a missile weapon called Rending Scream. So she just screams at you. It's 3 dice, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, -3 on the rend, and 1 damage. She has Arcane Bolt, so again, a casting value of 5, but on a casting value of 10, it does D3 mortal wounds. And she also has this ability called Ethereal, so you ignore rend when making save rolls for this unit. So the rend that you have on these 2 Stormcast characters means absolutely nothing at the moment. And then also she's got the fly move, but it doesn't matter because you've got no obstacles in your way. Then we get to the Banshee, the Tomb Banshee. So she has a 6-inch move, 4 wounds and a 4+ save. And she has a Chill Dagger, which gives her 1 attack with a 4+ to hit, a 3+ to wound, and -2 rend. So that's quite nasty. And it does D3 damage. So yeah, she can hurt you. She also has Frightful Touch, so hit rolls of 6 cause D3 mortal wounds. So you skip over having to hit all wounds or try and do some damage that way, because you'd automatically do D3 mortal wounds. It's cool. And then of course she's got the Ethereal and Fly rules as well. So yeah, very nasty stuff. Right, so what we're going to do, going to grab some dice, and also going to put some tunes on, some tunes. And I'm going to grab my cuppa and my water because I'm going thirsty for nothing. And I think we should go for some meadow. These stairs are really loud.
Can I listen to it too, or is it only inbuilt?
No, if I play it out, then it's going to come off on the mic and you're going to get feedback.
See what I do for him? Like literally go in silence.
Oh, shh.
I don't do silence.
No, obviously. Shush. Alright. If you can't have banter with the wife, who can you have banter with? Alright, so. Let's have some water and a cup of tea. So I hope you're all well. If you've got any questions before we get started, let me know, or forever hold your peace. If there's any rules you want me to repeat as well, just let me know. And we could get started. And for anyone new who's hopped in chat, just say hello in the chat. Don't be afraid. We're all friendly here. We're all good people, kind of. And well, I know I can speak for some of the people in the chat. Right, so let's just stand all this up. Of course, I didn't have to put all this grave stuff down, but I thought, why not? Make it nice and thematic. Okay, so we start on these positions here, and Kev's gonna get hit if he keeps telling her to. I'll be all right. Don't worry. Okay. So if there's no questions on how it's gonna go, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. If you wanna see how I painted that up, then you know there's a video on how to do. So feel free to check that out. That was a lot of fun to do. And as you see, he looks badass. Eh? So right. Let's turn that down. Okay, so the Stormcast go first, and it is the hero phase before anything else. So Sandra can attempt to cast Arcane Bolt, and the Briar Queen may attempt to unbind it. But let's just see. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. So you grab 2 dice, you point out who you're casting it against, and of course it's the Briar Queen. And I need to get a 5 or higher. If I got 10 or more, then of course I'll do more damage. I rolled an 8, so it's cast. And now the Briar Queen gets a chance to unbind it. So it's very easy. All she's got to do is roll 8 or more to unbind it. And look at that. Lucky, lucky, lucky. So she rolled double 4 as well, meaning that she unbound the spell, so it just fizzles out before it's even cast. Now we have the movement phase, so we know how far each one can move. I am thinking it's best to try and get into combat as quick as possible, especially with Knight Questor, because he can really do a lot of damage, but also the Knight Incantor has got the weapon as well. Hey Mifos, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could join us. Right, so got to move him in, and of course you got to stay outside of the 3 inches. But I'm just going to charge forwards. So because it's a 5-inch move for both of them, but I'm not going to be able to do that 5 inches without reaching the 3-inch exclusion zone. I'm just going to measure out how far away I can get, like that. Because it's just easier that way. Okay. Now shooting phase. We don't have any shooting, so they can't do anything. Now the charge phase. So units within 12 inches of an enemy may try to charge. All you got to do is roll 2 dice, and as long as it equals to or is greater than the distance between who you're charging, you're all good. So I'm gonna have fun with this actually. I'm gonna have both of these charge the Banshee. So I'm gonna go off at tangent. So I'm gonna charge the Knight Questor first. He rolls 5, and of course he is well within 5. So you just go in a straight line. Crash. I'm then also gonna charge Sandra Jorbolt. Oh, just on it. Just on the 3 inches. Ooh, that's lucky. Oops. There we go. Smack him in the head. Right. Now the combat phase. Now what happens in the combat phase is you do a I take a turn, then they take a turn sort of thing. So the first one I'm going to activate to attack will be the Knight Questor. And he has 4 attacks, and it's 3s to hit. Oops. Okay, and for each roll, each wound roll. Okay, so it's not wound roll. All right, so we've got 3 hits, and then I'm gonna go again. It's 3 plus the wound. Oh yeah! Okay, so that's 1, 2, and that becomes 2 because of the Thunder Charge Strike. For each wound roll of 6, damage becomes 2. So what we need to do is for this lady, she has to roll the 2 regular ones with a 4+ save, which she fails, And then she's also got a roll for the double damage one separately. On a 4+, which she fails. So she takes 4 wounds. Damn, she's dead already. That's beast mode right there. That was sick. Sandra Jorbolt didn't even get to do anything. So now it would flip over to the Nighthaunt's turn. Now you can do a pile-in, right? So pile-in is a 3-inch move that you can do for free if you're close enough to the enemy. So, of course, the Briar Queen is right next to the Night Quester, so she's going to pop in there like that, and now she can make her attacks. So she's got 3 attacks, and they're 3+ to hit. They all hit, nice. And she's doing 3+ to wounds. Oh, look at that. Nasty. Yeah, man, I miss gaming nights too. We've got to crack out the old Warhammer quest sometime. That was fun. Okay, so we need to make a save. Well, the Night Quester has a 3+ save, but the Rending Scream attack has -3 rend. So that means 4, 5, 6. The Night Quester's got to roll 6s to save. Oh, he rolls 1 to save. Okay, but he also has the Sigmarite Shield, so he gets to reroll failed saves. So let's see if he can save the other 2. No, he takes 2 wounds. Yikes. Okay. Boom. There you go. He's been slapped. So they could dish it. Now, it would fold back to the Stormcast go. And let's see if she can pile in. This will be proper dirt if she can. Yeah, it's proper dirt. She can pile in. Do, 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 do. Slap you with my staff. Slap you with my staff. Yeah, I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining tonight, by the way. We're just having a little bit of a laugh, seeing how we can beat the odds on this one. Right, so the Sandra Jorbolt is going to have her turn. We haven't even gone past the Stormcast's first turn, by the way. So she has the Incanter Staff. It's 3 attacks. It does 3+ to hit. She misses 1. She needs 3+ to wound. Both hit. And we need to make those saves because each one does D3 damage. So the Briar Queen has a 4+ save. Oh, she saves him! That's one tough, scrawny bitch. And I can say that because it's past 9 o'clock now. Yeah, watershed. Beep, beep, beep. Right. So we actually make it over to the Nighthaunt turn 1. So let me know how you think the Stormcast first turn went. Yes, we have got a very, very awesome spicy show with a very awesome, beautiful guest this Friday as well. It's going to be a right laugh and a great opportunity to have a one-to-one with a fellow. Oh, I'm going to say it. Hey, Mythos is going to be on from the Frost and Fists. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get his brother Freak on because he works more difficult hours to contend with, but we are definitely going to have Mr. Mythos 100%. He's going to be representing the Chilling Wargamers own Frosts and Fists, and it's going to be so much fun. So it's going to be proper chill as well. Alright, Gary, you have fun, mate. Yeah! And if you haven't already checked out the Frost and Fist, of course, go on to their YouTube, check them out. They're absolutely beautiful people, and they always do tons of amazing stuff to encourage the community. So yeah, well worth a watch. Oh, well, wish him well for me, mate. I'm sure everyone here will join me in saying that. Probably sicker than a nurgling. Okay, so let's start. It is now the Nighthaunt turn. Turn 1. Lol. I'm gonna just take that page off. Right. So the Briar Queen is of course going to cast Arcane Bolt because why not? So I need 5 or more to cast. Hopefully a 10 or more to do more. Casts on a 7. I'm going to try and dispel it from Sandra Jorbolt. No, it goes through. Ouch. Okay, so it does D3 wounds on the Night Quester. Ooh. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, no, it only does 1 mortal wound. Misread that. That's if you roll 10 or more. Ouch. Okay, so he's down to 1 wound. Now it goes to movement, but she can't move because she's within 3 inches of an enemy unit. So we go to shooting, and of course she has her attacks here, which are missile attacks. Rending Scream, 3 dice, 3+ to hit. 2 of them hit. It's then 3+ to wound. Ooh, ouchie, ouch, ouch, ouch. -3 rend, so the Night Quester has to roll 6s to survive this. He doesn't, but he gets rerolls. Come on, can he do it? No! The Night Quester got hacked down and splattered everywhere with the briars just shooting out the woman's hands. You dead. You finally can be reforged and get yourself some new armor, because boy, are you wrecked. There we go. Whoa, right. There we go. Nighthaunt kicking butt now, huh? Who says the Nighthaunt can never win against Stormcast? It's ridiculous. You just got to have a good player. Right. So, now it goes over to the Stormcast turn to attack back. Of course, we only got Sandra Jorbolt. She's got 3 attacks. 3s to hit. Oh, damn! She is not on form today. Only 1 hit. I call hacking. No hacking here. Alright. 3+ to wound. Oh, she rolled a 6. Doesn't do anything extra, but it's a 6. Now, the Briar Queen has a 4+ save. She saves it! Oh! Ah, now it's a duke between the 2 ladies. Alright, so now we go over to Stormcast turn 2. Score! Stormcast turn 2. So, what do you think about that turn? I think that was a nice little turnaround, don't you? And I think we, just for the theme of it, we should turn these 2 around like that, and they look like they're about to hold hands, right? Touching tips. Right. Sandra Jorbolt. She's going to cast Arcane Bolt. She casts it on an 8. So the Briar Queen is going to try and dispel it, unbind it. She needs 8 or more. She fails to, so she takes a mortal wound, going down to 4 wounds. Okay, now Sandra Jorbolt will go straight into combat. 3 attacks with a 3+ to hit. 2, okay. And then a 3+ to wound. Oh, only 1. Only 1, okay. Will the Briar Queen save it? It's a 4+ save. She fails to save! Oh, okay. Now, the Incanter Staff does D3 damage. So, I'll roll this, and of course, half a round up. Oop, missed it. Only 1 damage! So that's 1 less wound on the Briar Queen. Okay, but it means that the Briar Queen gets to do her attacks back. So she's got 3 attacks, 3s to hit. Yikes. Got 3s to wound. Oh, okay. Now Sandra Jorbolt has to roll a 6 because Briar Queen has -3 rend. No, she fails, but she still only takes 1 damage. So she is now down to 4 wounds. Okay. It's just becoming a bitch slapping contest, isn't it? Like. Okay. The Night Haunt turn to bom bom bom. Alright. So, the Briar Queen is going to throw down arcane bolts. She casts it on an 11. Ooh, okay. So, now I've got 2 options here. I can use the Void Storm Scroll, and that will unbind it automatically, or I can try and roll for an 11 or 12. I think it's safe to say I'm going to use that scroll. It's only a once per game use, so I'll use that. And yeah, she can't use it again for the rest of the game. But it unbound the spell, so that would have wrecked her, definitely. So now the Briar Queen can skip over to doing her Rending Scream. It's 3 attacks, and it's 3+ to hit. Ooh, ouch. Okay, 3+ to wound. Oh no, only 1. So again, -3 to the rend gives Sandra Jorbolt a 6+ save. Ah, she just fails, and she takes another wound, down to 3. But wait, she gets her attacks back. 3 attacks with her staff, 3s to hit. 1 misses, 3s to wound. Ooh, only just. And then the Briar Queen has a 4+ save. She saves it. Boom. All right, this is getting intense now because they're both on equal pegging. Okay, they're both got 3 wounds each. They're both just chipping away at each other a little bit at a time. There's no big gains here, but I know it's only going to take just 1 roll to favour one or the other, and it's over for the other one. So let's move over to turn 3 for the Stormcast. So she's going to cast Arcane Bolt. And she failed to cast! Oh, you poor girl. Alright, so now she moves on into the combat phase. 3 attacks at 3+. Ooh, she made all 3 this time. Okay. 3s to wound. Ah! She didn't get a single hit through. Yeah, you're dead. You dead. Alright, the Briar Queen gets her attacks back. 3 dice. 3s to hit. Only 1! Wow, I think they're getting a bit tired now. 3s to wound. Oh, it went through. Gotta make a 6-up save. She fails. She takes another wound. She's down to 2. Down to 2. Whew. Alright. Have you ever seen someone get so excited at playing a game against themselves? Lockdown is doing it in my head. Alright. Where was I? Okay, it's now the Nighthaunt turn, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, she's gonna, the Briar Queen's gonna cast Arcane Bolt. She casts it on a 7. Sandra has to dispel it with 7 or more. She fails. She takes another mortal wound. Ouch. Right, she's got to survive the combat, otherwise she's done in. 3 attacks at 3+. Ooh. Do you think she's going to survive this, chat? Let me know. 3s to wound. Ooh. At -3 rend, she has to make 3 6s to not die. Oh man, let's see. Let's see. I told you it only takes 1 turn for things to change. Hold this 1 at a time. Alright. Oh, I just knocked it all over. There we go. So, I'm going to roll 1 dice at a time. Let's see what happens. Need 6s to survive. No, she's dead. Dun 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 dun. You failed in your quest. Nagash has won. All hail the Lord of Death. Ah. Oh dear. So that's a Nighthaunt victory. Look at that. Things do happen. So there we go. That is the tutorial. Essentially, it is just learning to cast spells and use special abilities. But I want to have another go, and this time I want to let the Nighthaunt go first and see how that changes things. So I'm going to set them back up. Let me know in the chat what you thought about that game. Do you think it was close? Do you think the Stormcast played well, or the Nighthaunt played well? Whose side were you rooting for? Were you rooting for Kevin, or were you rooting for Kevin? I mean, that's the question that we all want answered, isn't it? So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swap them round, like so. Because why not? Because I can. Alright, so what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to move the camera over a little bit as well, because I can see a bit more. Look at that, that's better, isn't it? It was very quick, wasn't it? At the same time, I think the fact that it lasted for 3 turns each, I think it says a lot to the rules that are written for the characters. Right, so let's do this again. This time, the Nighthaunt get to go first. So let's wreck face. Alright, so first you got the hero phase, and the Briar Queen is going to cast Arcane Bolt at Sandra Jorbolt. She's going to cast on a 10. Right, so This is a new game, so Sandra does have that scroll again, so she could use that scroll. I think it'd be wise to. So yeah, she's gonna unbind it using that scroll because I don't think I could roll a 10 or more with that, and of course that would do D3 mortal wounds, which would hurt big time. Right, now we get to do some movement. So the ladies can move up to 6 inches, but again, we don't have a lot of space here to actually do your full movement and stay outside of the 3-inch thing. So I'm just going to measure 3 inches away from the characters, and I think they both should go straight for the Knight Incanter actually. Yeah, okay, there we go. Right, so now they get to do the shooting attack. The Briar Queen has 3 dice, 3+ to hit, and actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to keep her back there. I'm going to keep her out the way. I'm not going to get her in combat. There's no point. She's only got missile weapons. She hasn't got melee attacks. So she doesn't benefit from being in combat. So yeah, 3 shots. Just going to be shooting them at Sandra. So 3+ to hit. 2 hit. Need a 3+ to wound. Both wound. And now Sandra has to do 2 6-up saves. Oh, she makes a save. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so let me just tilt that a bit more actually. There we go. So she only takes 1 wound, bringing her down to 4 wounds. There we go. Now it's the charge phase. So the 2 Banshees going to charge the Knight Incanter. Just makes it. So that'll be a straight line there. And let the attacks ensue. So she only gets 1 attack. It's a 4+ hit. But if she rolls a 6, then she causes D3 mortal wounds. She hits. 3+ to wound. She fails to wound. Okay. Sandra gets to do her attack back. It's 3 dice on a 3+ to hit. 1 misses. 3+ to wound. 1 misses again. The 2 Banshee has a 4+ save, and she saves it comfortably. Okay. Now, can I do a pile-in with my Knight Quester? I can. So he's going to charge in. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Let's just move that wound mark around. Okay, so now he's got 4 attacks at 3+ to hit. 1 missed. Oh, he rolled. Oh no, that's for wounds. Okay, 3+ to wound. All 3 hits and wound. So we need to do 3 saves for 4+ for the 2 Banshee. Oh, she takes 2 wounds. So now she is down to 2. Okay. Now it's the Stormcast's turn. So, Sandra is going to cast Arcane Bolts on the Tomb Banshee. The reason is because I'm going to try and go for the 10+ summoning. If I can pull that off and it doesn't get unbound, then I might be able to wipe her out before the movement phase, and then I can move up towards the Briar Queen. So let's do this. Oh no, it's just a 6. Okay, so the Briar Queen's gonna unbind it. Very easily unbound. Okay, so we are left with going straight into combat. because we can't move. We're within 3 inches of that unit. So, Sandra Jorbolt has 3 dice. Does 3+ to hit. Dang. 3+ to wound. Totally missed. She fluffs her attacks. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we are missing some music now, are we? There we go. So, now it goes over to the Tomb Banshee. Again, 1 attack at 4+ on the Knight Incantor. Hits. 3s to wound. Fails to wound. Oh, it's not her Knight. Alright, now the Knight Quester has got 4 attacks. Got pure Sigmarite Rage. 3s to hit. All of them hit. 3s to wound. 3 of them wound. Ugh. That's gonna hurt. So I've got to make 3 4-up saves on the Tomb Banshee. She's got to make at least 2 of these, or she is kaput. She made them all! Alright. She proved to be a tough little cookie after all, hey? Right. Well, okay. Now it falls back to Nighthaunt's turn 2. Very interesting. So, she's gonna cast her Arcane Bolt at Xandria. She casts it on a 9. Oh, can Xandria unbind it? She did! With 2 6s. Beep, 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 beep. Excellent. Alright. Just smites the spell away. Right. That leaves the Briar Queen with 3 ranged attacks. The Rending Scream with 3+ to hit on the Knight Incantor. And 3+ to wound. Ooh. Okay. So that's 2 saves. -3 for Miss Jorbolt. So we're rolling 6s. She saves 1, but she takes 2. Both at 1 damage. Brings her down to 2 wounds. Ooh, she's taken a battering. Now it's combat, and the Nighthaunt gets to choose who go first, and of course the 2 Banshees only 1 in combat, so you've got the 1 dice. She's gonna try and finish off the Knight Incantor. So 4+ to hit, and she fails to hit. Damn it! The problem is, because she's only got 1 dice to hit, and it's a 4+ to hit, she never gets to really, you know, it's just infuriating because that attack doesn't really do much. But, you know, it's a -2 rend and it does D3 damage. It can do something, which is just, you know, it's a shame. Anyway, Knight Incantor, 3 attacks, 3s to hit, and then 3s to wound, nothing. And then 4 attacks from the Knight Quester at 3s to hit. Ooh, better. And 3s to wound. Okay, so that's 2 that went through. Need to make 2 4-up saves. And she's been smitten. Smitten? Smite? Smote? Has she been smote? Smit? What is the correct way of saying that? The past tense of smite. Let me know in the chat. So she is now just a wisp of screaming air in the wind, and we are left with the Briar Queen. So it is now the Stormcast's turn, and they are free to move which is great. But first, before we do that, we need to cast a spell. So, the Jorbolt's going to cast Arcane Bolts on the Briar Queen. And she fails. Okay, excellent start. We do 5-inch move, but of course, we'll just go up to 3 inches away. Blah, blah, blah. So, we know what we're doing. And now we are going to roll to charge. So, we're going to charge the Night Quester. Okay, she makes the charge. And we're going to charge everyone easily. There they go. Right. So, this is turning out quite different to the other game. When the Stormcast came first, strangely, they got hit harder. Now that the Nighthaunt had the first turn, they seem to have got hit harder. So, let's see how it pans out. So, as the Stormcast get to go first, I'm going to choose Sandra Jorbolt because she has less wounds left, which means that she has to attack. Otherwise, if I use this one first, then the Nighthaunt player could deny those attacks by killing her off. So it makes more sense to use her attacks first. So 3 dice at 3+. 2 of them hit. Need a 3+ to wound. And she does nothing, so it's pointless. The Briar Queen gets her 3 attacks in. On 3s to hit. And she's going straight for Xandria, of course. 3s to wound. She wounds. So that would be a 6 up save for Xandria. She fails and she takes another wound. She's down to 1. Right. The Night Quester now gets his attack on her. That's 4 attacks at 3. And then 3s again. Ooh, just the 1. Okay. The Briar Queen has a 4+ save. Oop, missed it. She saves. Wow. Okay, this might actually go the other way completely. Damn. Alright. So now we move on to the Nighthaunt's turn. So does anyone have any questions at the moment? And how you're doing? Just let me know. Can't believe we've been at this an hour already. Oh, all the walls are dropping everywhere. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so it's the Nighthaunt's turn. So she's going to try and cast Arcane Bolt to finish off Sandra Jorbolt. She does with a 7. Jorbolt's going to try and unbind it. She's 7 or more. She unbinds it. Ooh, okay. Right. Now the Briar Queen has her Rending Scream. It's 3 attacks. So 3s to hit. Ooh, that's a solid hit. And 3s to wound. Okay, I think Sandra is definitely dead. She's got to make 3 6s. I don't know if I could do that. Oh, she made 1, but she down by 2, so she dead. Ah, you dead. Alright. It also denied those extra attacks, which means that it's all down to the Night Quester with his 4 attacks at 3+. Okay. And 3+ again to wound. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Alright. So that's 3 saves at 4+ from the Briar Queen. Ooh, ouch. Right, so the Briar Queen has now taken 2 wounds, leaving her with 3 left. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So chat, who do you think is going to win this one? Do you think the Briar Queen can still pull it back? Or do you think the Stormcast Knight Quester has got it in the bag? It is the Stormcast turn, and of course he can't do anything else but attack. So he's got to go straight ahead and do it. 3s to hit. Only 2. And 3s to wound. Only 1. Alright. Let's do it. Make the save. 4+. No! She didn't make the save. So she's now down to 2 wounds. Yikes. She's going to have her attacks back. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Oh! Oh! Looks like she's starting to lose her strength. And he's actually kicking her butt. But wait. It's not over yet. Because it is still the Nighthaunt's turn now, which means that the Nighthaunt gets to go first, and of course we've got everything else to do. You'd take a punt on the Stormcast, would you? I mean, it's looking that way, isn't it? But if the Briar Queen can cast, successfully cast Arcane Bolt, there's nothing to dispel it, unbind it. And then her attacks are -3 rend. So if she manages to score a 10 or more on casting the Arcane Bolt, and then she gets all 3 attacks in and does an actual D3 mortal wounds and gets 3 mortal wounds in, then that's him finished. But she only needs to do 5. So out of the 6 possible wounds that she can cause this turn, only 5 have to go through, but he gets reroll fail saves. So let's see how it goes. Right. So she's going to cast the spell. Arcane Bolt. Oh, it just casts. It only just casts, causing 1 mortal wound on the Night Quester. Alright, now he's pissed. She then throws down 3 attacks. Needing 3s to hit. Oh dear. And 3s to wound. I launched that right across the table. She hits. Alright, come on, girl. The Night Quester has -3 rend done to him, meaning he's got a 6-up save. He fails it. He takes another wound. Ouch. Now, his rolling has been quite dodgy lately. Let's see what he could do this time. 4 attacks in retaliation. 3s to hit. Gets 3 attacks in. Needs 3s to wound. Oh, again. Only 2. That's all he needs. She just has to fail these 2 saves. Actually, let's just get some suspense in here, yeah? Roll them 1 at a time. 4+ save. She failed it. Oh, that means if she fails this one, she dead. Ah, she... Boom. Look at that. Wow. Bye bye, little miss. And the winner is this chappie right here. So that's 1 each. It's been very, very interesting, actually, because it seems like whoever takes the first turn seems to be at the disadvantage, or so that's the trend. I think we should do a best 2 out of 3. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Let me know. Shall we do 1 more? And then we'll roll to see who goes first. And it'll be like a lightning round. So I'll literally just throw dice down constantly. No explanations. Just speed through it. I'm all ready to go with that. Got my dice ready. I'm all ready to go. I'm all ready to go. Does make sense. It does indeed. Alright, let's do it then. Let's do it. So, gonna roll these 2 dice. The green is for the Nighthaunt. The white is for the Stormcast. Whoever rolls the highest gets to take initiative. Give me a break. Would you actually give me a break? Alright, reroll. There we go. The Nighthaunt take initiative. Okay, so let's do some placement. Don't really need to, but I want to. Right, I'm going to put the Banshee here. And then I'm going to put the Jorbolt here. And then I'm going to put Briar Queen there. And I'm going to put the Questor Knight there. Let's do this. Okay, so the place is falling to bits, as you can see. Falling apart. Alright. So, what do we need? We need to cast a spell. Arcane Bolt on Sandra. Cast on a 7. Let's see if she can dispel it. She doesn't. She takes a mortal wound. She's down to 4. Right. Now it's movement. And I'm going to get this lady to move all the way up to the 3-inch barrier. Like that. And then I'm going to do the shooting attacks. Briar Queen, the Knight Incanter. 3s to hit. None of them hit. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Banshee's going to charge. Makes the charge. Okay. Got 1 attack. Hits on a 4. No. Oh, yuck. Not good. Knight Cantor gets attacks back. Whoops. 3s to hit. Ooh. 3s to wound. Does a wound. Does it wound? 4+ to save. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so now it's the Stormcast turn. Stormcast's gonna cast Arcane Bolt on Briar Queen. Doesn't even cast. Okay, brilliant. Movement. He's gonna move there. Actually, can he move, or is he within 3 inches? Move. Okay. Because I moved that 1 round this side, which means it was out of range of him piling in automatically. But he can charge in anyway, which is what he's going to do. He gets to charge. Stabby stab stab. Right. The Knight Incantor is going to do the attacks first. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. 2 saves on a 4+. Ooh, okay. Takes a wound. Down to 4. Oh no, she's already on 4, so she goes down to 3. The Tomb Banshee only has 4 wounds. Okay. The Tomb Banshee is gonna stab the Sandra, doing 1 dice on a 4+. It misses. Why? She can never make a bloody hit. Alright, 4 attacks from the Night Questor. 3s to hit. All hit. 3s to wound. All wound. Okay. So that's 4 saves on the 4+. She makes all of them. What? What is going on? That is madness. Okay, so let us just take a moment to realise how messed up that turn was. She made all her saves. Wow. Alright. It's the Nighthaunt's turn. So, Briar Queen is going to cast Arcane Bolt on Xandria. Cast on an 8. She's going to unbind. Just misses out on unbinding it. So, she takes a mortal wound. Going down to 3 wounds. There we go. She's then going to do 3 ranged weapons, ready screams, 3s to hit on the Night Quester, of course. Sorry, the Night Incanter. So 3s to hit. Ooh, 6s. Nice. If only that did extra. 3s to wounds. 2. Okay. 2 saves at -3 rends. Gives her 6s. She fails 2. Do 1 damage each. So she's down to 1. Now it's the combat. The Tomb Banshee is going to take a shot at killing off the Sandra Jorbolt. She needs a 4+ to hit. Oh, she hits for the first time. 3+ to wound. Oh, she wounds. Right, now her attack has a -2 rend. I'm really excited because it's the first time it's got this far with the Tomb Banshee. So -2 rend means that Sandra Jorbolt needs to make a 5 or a 6 to save. Oh! Right, well, she's dead. Okay, but let's see how dead she is. It's D3 damage. She took 3 damage. She got stabbed so damn hard. Oh man, see, I tell you what, right? Tomb Banshees are crap for reliability on getting an attack through, right? Unless you can somehow double or triple their attacks. But when it goes through, oh boy, and it does that. Oh, excellent. Look at that. You dead, lady. You dead. There you go. You're in the loser's circle. Watch from behind the bars. Okay. Right. So, now the Night Quester gets to do his attacks. Can't attack back with this lady because she dead. So, 4 attacks. 3s to hit. Oh, he's angry. He is angry. 3s to wound. Ooh. Okay, so that's 2 that do 1 damage and 1 that does 2 damage. So I need to roll for those separately. So these are the single damage ones. She's got a save on a 4+. And she takes a damage. She takes a wound. She's down to 2. Right. Now, can she save? Can she save the double damage attack? She saves it. That could have finished her off, but she saved it. Okay. This is interesting now. It's the Stormcast turn. Got no magic whatsoever. We only got melee. He's at full strength at the moment, but he's still tied in combat here, which means that next turn, even if he does defeat the Tomb Banshee, he's still going to have to get hit twice in 1 turn by this lady before he gets into combat with her. So, let's do this. 4 attacks from the Night Quester to Tomb Banshee. 3s to hit. 3s to wounds. Oh, I threw that too far. Both wounds. She needs to make 4 up saves. She saved them! Oh, what is going on here? Alright, let's see if she gets her second attack through, yeah? Alright, so she's got a stab on a 4+. No, she fluffed it. Told ya. She sucks. But she's done her job. She's held him in place. Which means on this Nighthaunt turn, I can cast Arcane Bolt on the Night Quester and it can't be unbound by anyone. So it needs 5 or more. It just casts, which means he takes a mortal wound and he's down to 4. Then she's got a 3 shots, 3s to hit, and 3s to wound. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. That's 2. 2 saves at -3 rend means he's got to make 2 6-up saves. He doesn't make them. He gets snake eyes. He takes 2 damage. Oh, he's going to be pissed if the Banshee's attack gets through. So the Banshee gets to attack first. 4+. No, it doesn't. Oh. All right. 4 attacks back. Come on. Let's do it. 3 get through. Oh. Any one of those that don't get saved are going to do 2 damage. As written, the Thunder Charge Strike. For each wound roll of a 6, damage becomes 2. So, I'm going to roll this separately. Oh, she failed. Okay. Well, she's dead a lot. Bye-bye. That was brutal. I never roll 3 6s like that. Oh, okay. I feel better about this now. Now it's back to the Stormcast turn. So, he can walk up to her, all gentleman-like, and go, "Hey up, you alright? I'm gonna slap you in the face, you bitch." With this sword. And he's gonna charge. He charges in. And now he gets his 4 attacks to slap her hard. Oh no, but he doesn't. Only 2 go through. He's got to make two saves of 4+. Ooh, 1 goes through. Okay. She is now down to 4 wounds. So she still has a lot of advantage here. So she gets 3 attacks, 3s, and then 3s again. Oh, only 1. But it's at -3 rend, so he's got to roll 6 to save it. He doesn't. He's down to 1. Okay, so we're at a point now. It's the Nighthaunt turn. She can cast Arcane Bolt. If it goes through on a 5 or more, he's dead. That's it. But if it fails, he can possibly claw back in the combat phase if he doesn't get any wounds. So let's see. Arcane Bolt. It's cast. And he's dead. Exploded into tiny little shards of dead guy. And here we are. The reigning champ was this little lady. Couldn't you believe it? Can you believe it? Now, I'll tell you what, she is a tough character to have in your lineup, definitely. But that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. That was really good fun. Lots of unexpected twists and turns, definitely, because sometimes it looks like it's going to be a whitewash, and then it comes back the other way, and it's absolutely mad. But yeah, let's just flip it over. So we're just gonna move around and get everything back into position. Right, and just get the mic over. There we go. And that's it. All right. So that was so much fun. Yeah, again, like, you know, we had so many moments where it could have gone one way and then it shifted the other way, and then there were other moments where we thought, you know what, it's definitely a whitewash, and yet somehow it's still dragged out, you know. So you can never quite tell with these characters what's going to happen. And I'll tell you, I did have a lot of fun. Even though I was playing against myself, I still managed to vary the tactics a bit enough to keep it interesting, and to make the most of that scenario as well. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you thought. What do you think you could have done differently as well? Because I think the Nighthaunt did the best thing, which was to try and take out Sandra Jorbolt, because of course she's got the potential for doing 2 lots of damage in that one turn, and being able to unbind spells is another thing that can hold the Nighthaunt back, and vice versa. You know, taking out the Briar Queen should have been a priority, but they can never get to her because Tomb Banshee would get in the way. So you and your potatoes. So yeah. Also, let me know if you want to see this more often. I'm thinking of doing it on a Monday more frequently. That way I can play through all the tutorials and then get to the actual narrative games and the campaigns, because of course we're in that point at the moment with the subscription. Well, we're way past that point even, but I'm really behind on it, and I want to sort of just get some games out. And before, because I didn't quite get to do that with Conquest, it kind of just fell to the wayside a bit, and then they launched a new edition of the rules, so it was kind of pointless by then. But yeah, let me know, and I'm gonna wind down on it all now. So again, thank you so much for joining me tonight on a Monday night. It's been lots of fun. As always, if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you don't miss a single thing. Make sure you hit that all option as well, rather than personalized, because then they start picking and choosing what you get to see. Again, also there are plenty of links in the description for social media, and you got loads of Facebook groups, all of them fantastic, full of brilliant people. But definitely go check out the Chilling Wargamers. I'm a proud member of their network, and it's full of absolutely legendary content creators, so definitely go check that out. And also, if you get a chance and you want to show your support, there are different ways of doing that as well. You can donate money, you can do a subscription, or the best way is either buy some merch, like the famous THC t-shirt that I've got hanging back there. Hang on, that's it. There you go. Or the mug, which I think, you know, it's my personal favourite. Yeah. And then of course you can always get your hobby supplies from Element Games. I've got a link down there as well. Doesn't cost you anything extra. You make some great savings, and I get a little kickback as well. So that's a great way of you getting what you need and supporting the channel without any extra work. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you this Friday with our legendary Mythos from the Frost and Fists as our special guest. So 8 p.m, though it might change to 8:30 depending on, because he is transatlantic, so we'll see how it goes. But keep an eye out on the Instagram and the Facebook for update on that. We're gonna get the time down, and then we're gonna have an excellent night. So until next time, have a good night and peace.
Sure.